Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Gridanian Sanctuary. I'm your host, Gridanian. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, the newest expansion in the Final Fantasy XIV Online saga. So, we have done the Reaper and Sage role, job quest, I should say. It's been a long time since I've been able to do a job quest. But let's move on to the more important parts, because we are getting very close to the next patch here. It's right around the corner, actually, and I still need to get Sage and Reaper up so that I can do those role quests properly. But anyways, so today we are going to be taking on the role quest that we unlocked back during the Endwalker storyline. Now, there are 5 role quests here. Today in this episode, we are going to be starting the tank role quest for Endwalker. Now, in order to do that, we are going to talk to the Gridanian delegate and get right down to it with the level 85 quest, Shrouded in Peril. Now, before we do that, we will be doing the first 4 quests as each of the 4 tank roles. So, in this episode, we're going to work with Paladin. So, let's get right down to it. I have come on behalf of the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of accomplished fighters. The small folk cower in their homes for fear of an unprecedented threat to the Twelveswood. A blasphemy. It strikes quickly and with deadly precision before returning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have yet to devise a means to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had a stout protector by their side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the man we speak. What say you? Will you serve as the shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom? Protecting the realm is what I do. I will take that as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and report to my superior. All Gridania shall pray for your success. Alright, off to Gridania. Alright, who are we chatting with? Oh, the Blasphemy Huntmaster. Our liaison at Razatan sent word of your arrival, but I can still scarcely believe our luck. Are you truly here to help us bring this wicked blasphemy to heel? Then there is hope for us yet. I shall fetch the Elder Seedseer at once. She is leading the hunt, and I am certain she'll be most eager to see you. Hello, Connie Sena.
Full glad am I to welcome you in good health and good spirits, Chris. On behalf of all Gridania, allow me to thank you for rising to our defense yet again. You will forgive me for eschewing further formalities, as time is of the essence. I shall share with you what little we know of this elusive scourge. Following the events in Thavnair, we received a report that an unidentified man had fallen into fits on the road before transforming into a beast most foul. A blasphemy, we soon determined. Eyewitnesses to subsequent attacks spoke of patterns on its skin reminiscent of heavy chains, and thus we have named it Gleipnir, for the creature of legend. It emerges from the brush without warning, bringing destruction and tragedy to those unfortunate enough to be near. Ere we can respond, it retreats into hiding, leaving no trace for us to follow. The elementals cry out for us to rid the forest of this wicked presence. Yet even if we tracked it to its lair, I fear besting the beast would be no simple matter.
Explain. The wounds of Gleipnir's victims are tainted by corruption. We can conclude that the fiend's fangs, claws, and horns are all imbued with a powerful poison. The smallest scratch sends the afflicted into fits, and death soon follows.
Mayhap you know of the creeping death? The effects of Gleipnir's vile poison bear more than a passing similarity to the symptoms of that deadly plague. It swept through the Twelveswood many years ago. The sick found their skin covered in chain-like patterns, and spent their final moments in excruciating pain.
'Twas long before I came to Gridania, but people still speak of it with dread. Is it true that the disease spared not a single cure?
Very nearly, yes. Before the remainder were taken, we were able to devise a cure from the Glimshroom. Slow though it was, the scars of this tragedy could then begin to heal. Gleipnir threatens to reopen old wounds, I fear. Yet despite the similarities between the blasphemy's corruption and the creeping death's marks, it is unclear how these two phenomena are related, if at all. Both conjury and white magic have failed to abate the poison spread. To confront Gleipnir now would place our soldiers at risk of grievous injury.
Forgive me, Elder Seedseer, but this appears to be urgent. What? Again? Gleipnir has struck once more, in the North Shroud. The whalers came too late to see the beast themselves, but the man it attacked yet lives. They are bringing him to Fallgord Fulloat as we speak.
Then we must meet them there. Will you accompany us, Chris? Ethelmire should be able to apprise us of the details upon our arrival.
Alright, off to the Hawthorne Hut. Oh wait, no, Fallgord, right, North Shroud. Okay, where are they? Oh, hey Daedric. I see y'all in the chat right now, but... And you made it just in time, too. Alright, there's Aethelmire. Elder Seedseer, you honor us with your presence. I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way.
Given the dire circumstances, I would not leave this to another. Where is the wounded man?
Outside of the bobbing cork, being attended to by one of our heroes. He's a capable healer, but I worry this is beyond his abilities.
I shall do all in my power to aid him. I, in turn, may have need of assistance as well. I ask that you stay close. Both of you.
Upstairs, I guess? Or... Nope, not here. Oh, it must be... Yep, this way. He's a hardy soul, but I'm utterly at a loss. While I manage to heal his wounds, the poison lingers. I fear the worst is yet to come. When I removed his clothes for treatment, I recognized the chains. If this is indeed the creeping death...
Do not lose heart. I shall spare no effort. Rest for now. We may have need of your talents again ere long.
Chigos, man! Chigos! A bloody swarm of them! That came from the East Gate. Chigos are known as carriers of the creeping death. The villages are on the edge. If they think the biokin harbingers of another plague, they may panic.
Pray, see to the Chigos. I shall remain here with the victim.
I did not mean to double tap, but... They were near Alder Springs, a whole swarm of them, like an army getting ready for war. Bringing the creeping death like as not. Folk have been dropping dead with no rhyme or reason, and I'm not about to join them, no sir. I came running back fast as my legs could carry me. Where you been? I will show you to a healer if so. Not a single hoe that doesn't belong, you can be sure. You better do something about that swarm, though. Would that we could, but keeping the gate manned is our priority. We have not the numbers to spare for a hunting party. By the time whaler reinforcements arrive, it may be too late. We'll deal with the Chigos. The one who calls the greater number owes the other a flagon of ale, eh? Sounds good. I commend your bravery. Godspeed, and don't get bitten. Alright. The iron's finally growing, eh? Good for you. Let's see, where am I? There we go. And 2. And just for the hell of it, oh, y'all want more? And some raids and farm some expensive materials, huh? Very nice. Daedric asks, what, quest I'm doing. These are the tank roll quests for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. And there we go. Twelve be praised. And you! I've come bearing a cure for the creeping death, but it's of little use against actual death. Aye, that's why I've come. I'd heard tell of a man suffering from uncommon pains at Falgord Float. Sensed an opportunity for philanthropy, and a touch of profit, I'll admit. But if what you say is true, his condition demands a much swifter pair of feet than mine. Could you bring the medicine to him in my stead? No need for payment this time, of course. You saved my life, and one good turn deserves another. I only hope the cure works as well as purported. As for me, I'll be on my way. And give any vilekin I spy a wide berth. Alright, let's move. Good thing I have Mount Speed 2 here. Alright, Connie.
Thank you for calling the Chigos. Alas, our patient's condition has yet to improve, and it is all we can to keep him from succumbing to the poison.
Alright, try this.
I know this medicine. It was once used to treat the creeping death. Given his symptoms, it may well prove effective here as well. It works upon the body quite quickly, as I recall. Hold on just a while longer, my friend. The medicine will soon relieve your pain.
I don't. It hurts. It hurts. Why? Why? The man shrieks, dying in his throat as his body is racked by violent convulsions. He then falls still and quiet, as if his breath was snatched from his chest.
"12, have mercy. At the very least, his suffering is over."
Had we been quicker to deliver the medicine, would he have lived?
Nay, I think not. He was doomed from the moment the poison entered his blood, as will be others if we do not soon gain an understanding of our foe. Let this tragedy not be in vain, but serve as a lesson. Though the effects of Gleipnir's corruption resemble the creeping death, 'tis clear that the two share little else in common. The poison burns through the body more quickly than any disease. Too deadly is it to be borne by creatures so fragile as Chigos, or any other besides.
And that is one less possibility the people need fear. 'Tis a shame a life was lost, but this knowledge may help us ensure that others are not.
Spread word, but do so with delicacy. In these troubled times, fear and despair can drive even the goodliest of souls to desperate ends. Gleipnir is the only blasphemy known to us in Gridania. For now, we must do our utmost to stop him from sowing further discord.
Understood, Elder Seedseer. I'll give this man a proper burial before sharing what we have discovered.
Ascertaining Gleipnir's whereabouts is still a primary concern. Let us return to the Adder's Nest, for information shall be our most reliable weapon in the days ahead, and there is no better place to acquire it.
Alright. Back to Gridania, folks. If it wasn't for the fact that I would have to wait 4 days to transfer to somewhere else, I would have grabbed some Aetheryte tickets for the Serpent, for the Adder, but no. Gleipnir has been sighted in various locales, and though we are reviewing every report, we suspect most are erroneous. Fear has a way of making one jump at shadows. It will take some time before we have determined which reports merit a more involved investigation. Until then, I ask that you stay vigilant and keep your eyes peeled for any sign of the blasphemy. Alright. The next tank role quest will be the level 86 quest to give voice. We will be doing that with everyone's favorite tank powerhouse, Warrior. But until then, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for more. And if you're watching on YouTube, here are all the links provided to get you where you need to go. We will see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.